Okay, so I'm trying to figure out who it is that I want to do first. Let me rephrase that. What zodiac sign I want to do first for the year. I keep getting Cancer. Okay? So, Cancer, you're first. I don't know what I'm going to do next. All right. I'll change what I said. I just got out of the shower a little while ago and I don't feel like doing anything, so I just kind of like got dressed, whatever, blah, blah, blah. My hair is thrown up and didn't dry it or anything like that, so it is what it is. Cancer. What do you have for the year ahead for Cancer? Okay. Apparently you guys must need to hear it. Something that you need is in this reading, and this is going to be step by step, month by month, what it is that you need to be aware of, whatever it is that you got the Judgment here, right here, and you got the Hierophant. Okay, so this is going to be fun. It's going to be interesting. Pull up a chair, Cancer. Now, I highly recommend, you know, if you would like to save this video so that you kind of reflect back on it. Okay, so, you know, across the thing, you know, beneath the video, there should be like buttons for yada, yada, yada. One of them will say save. Once you hit the save button, there could be a few things that'll pop up. You know, chances are you might want to put it in for watch later, or you can probably assign it or type something in. You know, you can even like assign it as far as, you know, become the stars reading. You know, that way you can always reflect back to it. All right. All right, Cancer. I did do a good shuffle of these before I even got onto the camera. Let's get started. Somebody nervous? Stop it. You're making me nervous. Stop being nervous about it. It's just cards, for heaven's sake. All right. I had to make a lot of room because this is going to be yada, yada, yada. So some of these cards you may not see. I'll show you, look. You got the Four of Swords. You have the Nine of Cups. Okay. Six of Pentacles in the number 3 position. Death. Five of Swords. King of Wands. Hierophant. Ace of Cups. Five of Pentacles. Five of Cups. Four of Wands. Queen of Wands. I'm not going to pay attention too much to this, but you have the Queen of Cups at the bottom of the deck. We might reflect back on that for a little bit, but I feel like somebody could definitely be in their feelings, or maybe they're getting more in touch with their soft, feminine side. There could be somebody kind of jumping on board with how it is that you feel. Somebody's getting more in touch with their feelings, but I feel like it's a bit more mature. Okay? Now, hold on one second. Cancer, you definitely want to rest more. Okay? There could be something or someone that you need to kind of keep a little bit of distance from. This could be family members or something like that. Somebody could be getting into your business. You could be very, very touchy. Be very careful about that. I just see somebody that, you know, maybe there could be some sort of a problem or some kind of an issue. Maybe, I don't know if it's something from the previous year or not, or if it's something that could be kind of coming up. As far as what I can see, though, it looks like you might be freeing yourself from something or a certain situation. Some of you may be dealing with a family member that, you know, you need to just kind of get away from. That's what I'm getting. You really might want to save this video in your watch later. That way, just in case, if you want to revert back to it, just kind of see where you're at. You have it there. Here's how you do it. Just right down here at the bottom where it says save. Just make sure you store it under my name. Become the star. Favorites. Best shots. Important. Whatever floats your boat. That's pretty much it. Also, I did put timestamps below so that you can go month to month without having to go through the entire reading. That's it. Enjoy the reading. All right. Now, what I'm kind of getting here is, now you're having, I feel like in general, you're going to be having a very good year. I would say be very careful about whatever it is that you're giving to other people. This could actually even be reflecting upon, you know, as far as family members. Now, this is going to be just like a general forecast for that I'm starting out with. Just a general forecast, okay? Now, I feel like there is, you know, there could be like a family member or something like that you maybe, I see you being incredibly generous, but also fair. All right? Be careful that there could be too many hands out. Too many handouts or too many hands out. Okay? Giving out too much or too many people with their hands open. You need to kind of reserve some of that energy. And that could be what that Four of Swords is, what it's telling me. Now, as far as there could be somebody that you are dealing with, or it really could be part of your nature. Either it's something new or something very, very different about you, but I kind of feel like it could be somebody around you that you may be having an issue with, okay? This could be a particular person. Now, you don't really flow very well together. So it's like, I feel like you could be trying to get out of your comfort zone for a couple different things. If this is you, you're trying to kind of be the Queen of Wands, trying it out for size. I don't know if it's going to work very well for you. I do definitely see you doing it. If it isn't that, then there could be somebody, because this is with somebody that you could be battling with or having a hard time with. I mean, this person's in the upright position. But the Queen of Wands can often be very competitive. Okay? This is somebody that knows what they want and they work hard. So there's something that could be, you know, it could cause a little bit of discomfort or dis-ease. And I would hate to see it. And again, I keep going with this full outlook. It's something that, you know, with this Four of Swords, in general, you're needing to step back, reevaluate. Think about things before you do it. Okay? Again, if we're going into this Queen of Cups, this is a very mature energy. This is very mature as far as your feelings. It's not in the reverse. This isn't someone that's losing control of their emotions. It's not somebody that's flying off the handle. It's not somebody who's crying everywhere. I'm sorry to put it that way. It's not somebody who's always a victim. It's not somebody. It's just a very mature energy. This is very mature. Okay? So there could be somebody that you could be dealing with that might be doing something. And I don't even necessarily know that it's somebody that's trying to pull this out of you, because they're in the upright. You just don't mix well. You just don't mix well. That's it. You know, and I think that's part of why it is that, you know, I'm getting something here about a very mature energy. It's a mature way that you're going to be looking at people. You're like, okay, maybe this person isn't this nasty, evil person. Maybe it's just that we don't mix well. And that's it. Because everyone in life, we're not going to get along with everyone. Okay? There's something about you and this person is incredibly different. You both have different things that you want. Okay? There's not enough to kind of hold you two together. All right? However that is. You have this Five of Cups. It really could have something to do with this person or something that you don't want to let go of. This is a new year. This is a new you. We're not going to be doing old habits and old patterns. At least I keep thinking about this. I keep getting something about mature. I'm not saying you're immature, but it's like something is very, very different. It could even be that you're in two minds about something. You're wanting to kind of, okay, so there could be times where you're wanting to kind of like retreat or go back to old patterns, but something about you is like, no, wake up. That's how we did it before and it didn't work. Okay, example, we live in a cruel world. People don't care in general. And it's not necessarily that people don't care. People just don't have time. Everyone's tired. Everyone's wounded. Everyone has this. Everyone has that. Sometimes there's people that want to complain about their problems, or they're always a victim, or I'm not saying that this is you. Now, the thing is, it's almost like coming into the realization that the world is cruel and people don't generally care. You know exactly who you are, you know what happened to you, but it's like people aren't going to feel sorry for you. It's kind of what I'm getting. People aren't going to feel, and just like you're kind of coming to that realization. It's something like that. It's a realization that people don't care. And I feel like it's a different way of looking at it, where it's just like this person is just cruel or inhuman or something like that. It's a fact of everyone's battling their own. And we don't have time to kind of push our entire lives aside to think about or take care of another person. Now, this can be you know, that's dealing with a person that's like this. Or you could be kind of coming out of that energy and having a realization about humanity in general. And I feel like a lot of it's going to be revolving around this Queen of Wands here. Okay? For whatever reason. So, only thing I could say is be careful about reverting back to old energy or reverting back to old people. Okay? Things that pull the ugliness out of you. People that are kind of pulling you back down. Alright? Especially with that death card that keeps staring at me. There's no regrets. No regrets. No regrets. You know, what happened in the past, you learn from it. Okay? There is no regrets. Regrets is sadness. That's depression. We're not going to do that anymore. Okay? At least that's what I hope. All right? No. All right. The rest of this season, you're going to be, it's a cold winter. It's a very cold winter. Something could be very lonely. And I feel as though it's a part of like, either you're taking a step back from other people because it's almost like a self-preservation. You could have been giving too much of yourself, whatever it is. It's something about your energy is going to be shifting and changing. It's like you're going to stop doing something in particular. And I feel it's almost like you're going to be kind of, now, if you're going to be staying in, make sure you're getting plenty of vitamin D. I'm not a doctor or anything like that, but I'm kind of this card is very dark, and it's the winter. Okay, the winter, the sun isn't out, so we're not getting as much vitamin D, and that can actually cause problems as far as, you know, it could make us very depressed. All right, we can't get out, we can't do certain things. Cancer, you're a water, a water element. You like the beach. Okay, if you're in a place where there is a cold climate. Or it's just like it's been rainy, or it's just winter, it's drab, nothing's pretty, you know. Make sure that you're taking care of yourself, okay? And I see you kind of staying away from people. I keep seeing that. It's like something is going to be changing. I see in the spring, coming up in the spring, you could be dealing with a Scorpio energy. You could be meeting a Scorpio, okay? Or there's something incredibly different. You know, you could be attending, I'm sorry to say this, you could be attending a funeral. You could be meeting up with somebody, and I feel like it's something that you're going to be making peace with. You could be making peace with an ending of some sort, okay, is what I'm getting. I feel as though it's something that you're needing to guard or protect yourself from. I'm getting initials C and initials M. So there's something as far as an ending, you know. Does it have to be somebody with initials like that? No. But, however, I can't help that that's what's on the shield here. Okay. So, whatever that might mean for you. As far as the warmer months, probably like July-ish, you could definitely be meeting a Taurus energy, or there's something about, it's like something much more beautiful. I'm getting something much more beautiful, more peaceful, more calm. You could definitely be, as far as, all right, here you go. Whatever that ending is that you were dealing with, you could be meeting somebody else. You could be definitely getting into connection, becoming more devoted to yourself, but also somebody else. somebody in particular. I want to say you could be getting into a relationship with like a new commitment. Okay? Finding loyalty. Something here about loyalty. You're letting go of something else. You're letting go. I don't know. I'm not trying. I might go back to. Nope. You're definitely in two minds about something. You're wanting. There's something here. There's something here about loyalty. So you could be dealing with somebody during the summer months of 2024 that might try to test your loyalty. They might try to appeal to your kind nature. They might try to drag you back. I keep getting something about that. They might be, it's something about loyalty. Somebody could even be throwing something like that into your face. I did this for you. You should be doing this for me. There's some kind of cycle or pattern that you're going to have to, it's probably what I'm going to say, it's your free will. You do what you want, but it's probably in your best interest if you do not allow people to keep you stagnant, keep you stuck in old energy, old situations. Okay? This is something about being loyal to you and yourself and walking the fine line. Okay? Now, this, you know what? I have to do this one. Tell me about this Five of Cups. Next fall. Mary, Maryland, Maryland, Mary. Okay. Check something off. Tell me about this Five of Cups for autumn 2024. Clarify this for me, please. Six of Cups. You could definitely be meeting somebody. Okay. Now, this is someone that you might have had an issue with. This could even be a family member. Okay? Something about that. Something old that you could be thinking about. You could be reflecting on some. Excuse me. You could be reflecting on something from the past that might get you in your feels. You could start to get the blues. We don't want to do that. Okay? Don't do that. Think about something that's going to be going on next fall in the autumn. I keep getting something about a particular person. Just remember to keep moving forward. Keep moving forward. Yeah. Yeah. It's almost like there's going to be a demon on your heels. Something's going to continue to kind of keep nagging at you. All right? I keep getting something about somebody that could be trying to appeal to your soft nature. It's like they could be laying a guilt trip. A guilt trip. That's what I'm getting. I don't like it. Now, there is something here about kids too. You know, you might be wanting to have kids or thinking about kids or something like that. That could be kind of coming back to haunt you. Whether or not you had kids or wanted to have kids or something like that, children. All right? I'd be very careful about that. All right? Be careful about someone. I keep getting something about somebody that could be trying to guilt you. It might look good at first, or it might feel good. Somebody might come back and say, hey, I've matured, I've grown up, or I'm not that person anymore. Could be somebody that you haven't talked to in a very long time. You could learn to regret it. You could learn to regret it. All right, so I'd be very careful. Next fall. Okay. All right, now. As far as I'm getting a feeling of you're going to be working, be careful not to overwork yourself, that you don't deplete yourself. Because I have this Five of Pentacles here. You're wanting... You could be acting out of a place of having a lot of energy, but you really don't have a lot to give. At least for other people. Whatever it is that you're trying to do, you're not going to have enough to give somebody else. Whether this is spiritually, financially, emotionally, mentally, whatever it is. Even energetically. I would be very, very cautious about who it is that you are giving energy to next year. Okay? I'm just going to put it that way. There is, let me see. I mean, as far as that rain out there is beautiful. I love rain. Okay. Now, I'm going to tell you what. As far as love, there is a good possibility here about love. It's going to depend on how it is that you handle it. Are you going to revert back to old patterns? If somebody hurts you, if somebody wounds you, are you going to get even? Is that where you're still coming from? Have you grown from that? Okay, it's something like that. Somebody needing the last word. Well, you hurt me. You know, maybe they didn't hurt you. Maybe they didn't do it intentionally. You know, it's something like that. I see a very good potential of having your wishes fulfilled and things going very, very well. But I would be very, very careful about this Five of Swords here. However it is that you're playing something, okay? I would be very, very careful. I mean, you got this Nine of Cups. You got this Ace of Cups. You have this Four of Wands. That's perfect. That's perfection. That's love. That's just wonderful. But you have this Five of Swords right in the middle of it. Okay? That is a choice if you want to be that way. Could you be doing something as far as taking somebody else's lover from them? I don't know. I hope not. But whatever that is, it's almost like somebody is, it's like a competition. Are you competing with somebody for something? I would be very, very careful with something like that. No. I definitely see a new beginning with someone in particular. I'm kind of seeing something like, okay, there might be somebody that's kind of coming back to you. I feel like it's somebody coming back to you. And they might be deciding that they want something more with you, like a family. I would be very, very careful how it is that you handle it. You can have everything that you want with whoever this person is. I would be very, very careful. Now, if this is a masculine or male, Cancer, I see that a need more to take charge and be less passive. Be less passive. That's what I'm getting. I'm not going to get too far into that because I know people get, you know, I don't want anything to kind of be relayed the wrong way. So I got to be careful. But I'm just going to say, this is, you know, for a masculine energy, this part in particular. If you are a masculine, you need to be more, or you need to be less passive. Okay. In general, male, female, or non-binary, the passive aggressive stuff isn't going to cut it. Be very careful about that. You can have everything that you want, all right? But it's not about trying to take something from somebody else or trying to defeat somebody else. That's not how you want to go about that, okay? Because this could definitely, you know, swing one way or the other, all right? Either way, you're going to get what you want. Just for how long do you want it for? Okay? Do you really want to test the waters? All right. January. Take a rest. Make sure you're guarding your health. Hang on. Okay. Sorry about that. We have a very large dog upstairs. She had told me, my neighbor upstairs had told me that, you know, she was going to be, I guess, sitting for her friend's dog. It's a very large dog. Comes over very often. Huge. I had met the dog. And I was like, oh, thank gosh. Thank God, because I can hear that dog snoring at night. His bedroom's right above my bedroom. I thought it was a werewolf she had up there. That thing's loud. Anyway, just a side note. So, all right, so February. I see. This looks like a party or something that you're doing, celebrating. I almost feel like you could be kind of coming into some money or something like that. You're going to have a great influx of income or wishes or something like that. Okay? You can have a stroke of good luck. This could have something to do with, let's say you realize, you know, something's going on with you in January and you change the game in February and you're like, let's say you're very, let's break it down. Let's say you're feeling very tired and, you know, you realize, hey, I haven't been eating properly. Then you start taking some kind of vitamins or something like that. You have this overflow of energy in February. All right. I don't know if that makes any sense, but that's kind of what I'm getting. But isn't that? You weren't doing anything, and then all of a sudden you say, you know what, I want to come out. I want to kind of do something. I want to hang out with somebody. I want to go party. I want to go do this. I want to go do that. You can have some good luck when you do that. You know, you could actually, I don't know, I'm getting something about a scratcher off, but I'm kind of almost seeing like somebody that could win something. Okay? I'm just going to put it that way. By March, there could be a lot of money going out. Somebody could be asking for money. You may be in a position. Let's say you're feeling very charitable. Let's say you did come into some money. Let's say you did have like a little bit extra. Come March, if people know about it, there could be a lot of people that may be wanting something from you. Okay? And I would be very careful about that, how much it is that you're giving. Whether it's energy, whether it's money, whether it's time, whatever it is, I'd be very careful because in April, you have the Death card. Okay? So something could come to an end. That could be several different things. Either you could be realizing that there's somebody that could be taking advantage of you. They're only becoming friends with you. It's almost like, you know, when you're a kid and you get your first car, all of a sudden you have a lot of friends. And they weren't there before. Okay? It's like that. You could either be putting an end to a particular person, relationship that's in your life, or an energy. Something about you is going to be changing or shifting. But I feel as though, and this could actually be like an ultimate, there's something revolving around whoever this person is. It's this person right here, this Queen of Wands. It's a fiery energy. It's a very fiery energy. Okay? It's going to have something, I feel like for a lot of you, it's going to have something to do with that person. All right? I see you putting an end to something, finally like laying it to rest. Somebody could be asking you for a lot of money, or they could be using you, or they might know something about you. I don't know what that is. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. Now, the thing that's interesting about this, make sure that you are protecting yourself, because I feel like in May, something is going to, I feel like you could be battling with this person or fighting this person, you know. I'm not going to get into health or anything like that. I can't talk about anything like that, but you know, whatever this is, it could take a lot of toll on your health. Okay? Or the way that you're feeling. I'm just going to put it this way, Cancer. There's someone in your life that you need to just kind of like, it needs to be good riddance. It needs to just be good. Let something go. Somebody needs to let something go. I'm serious. Somebody needs to let something go. It's like there's good days, there's bad days, there's good months, there's bad months. There could be one final battle between you and this person. All right. Now, it could even be involving a person, a significant other. Let's say you have somebody that, you know, whoever this person is that's in your life, they could be, you know, messing around with your significant other. All right. You could find out something about that. All right. There is something very, very strange about this energy right here. I feel like you're better off on your own for a little while. If you were trying to do some sort of a partnership with another person, I don't feel like it's going to go very well. You and another person have two different ideas about the way how things are going to run, and the way that you want to do something or perform something. Whatever that is, it's not going, you're better off, you're going to be better off on your own with whatever this is. Whoever this person is, they're not going to be a very good partner. Okay? However you mean the term partner. Okay? It's not always romantic, especially in this, it doesn't feel romantic. There's somebody in particular that isn't a romantic partner, but it's somehow some kind of a partnership. Okay? Now, I gotta sneeze. In June, your allergies are going to be full-fledged. You might be needing, there could be something that you're very allergic to. You could be allergic to BS. That's for sure. But there could be something as far as, now, if you're moving or there's something about a trip or something like that, I would be very careful about hay fever. You know, allergies or something that you're allergic to could be kind of creeping up on you. You could even have some sort of inflammation or something like that. This could even be something to do with like working in the yard. So I'd be very careful about if you're doing any kind of lawn work, yard work, or anything like that, or doing some kind of outdoor work. I'm not saying that you shouldn't do it, but make sure that if you're having any kind of signs or symptoms of any kind of rashes or anything like that, especially sneezing or hay fever, you could be around something that you could be very, very allergic to. All right. So make sure that you are not, you know, you're protecting yourself. Make sure that you are, you know, even like poison ivy or something like that. But make sure that you are suited up, you know, you're covered up, and, you know, you're watching wherever it is that you are, you know, dealing with as far, because this is in the summer months, and there's something here a lot about something that you're very, very allergic to. Okay. Now in July, there is, what I'm getting is, now this has something to do with, it's something very radiant. Something very radiant, beautiful, vibrant, alive, flowing. I see you educating yourself. I don't know if you're taking a class, school, something different. You could even be getting involved in the church. Okay? That's what I'm kind of getting. Something about being more devoted to yourself. Okay? Devotional, vocation. Okay? Give me more on this. I'm actually going to clarify this. Look at that. The moon. There's something new that you're going to be dealing with or working on. I feel like you're going to be educating yourself. It's taking more of an interest in yourself, is what I'm getting. And whatever this is, it could be kind of heightening your awareness and your abilities. Whatever that is. Whatever it is that you put your Energy flows where attention goes. Whatever you're focusing your attention on, make sure that you have all of it flowing in that direction. And you'll be very, very successful with it. Whether it is, I don't know if it's anything that has anything to do with, it could be psychology. It could be religion. It could be any number of different things. It doesn't have to be those things, okay? You could be an auto mechanic, for heaven's sake. But whatever it is, put all of your focus into it, okay? Put all of your focus into it. It's something brand new. Well, it feels brand new, okay? Or it could be like a new love that you're having for it, okay? You're discovering something new about yourself, okay? And it's something that's very hidden. You could be unlocking something within yourself that you're kind of surprised to yourself about, all right? Now, Da Vinci, something about Da Vinci. I'm going to leave it at that. All right. Chances are you'll know what that is. You may not know what it is yet, but come summertime, you're going to know what that means. So make sure you save this video. Okay. There is a new love coming in August. There's new love. A newfound love. Something is lucky. Somebody's going to feel very lucky to have found you. You're going to feel very lucky to have found somebody. Okay? It's two of you. You're both the same. You could be meeting another Cancer. Okay? Or Pisces. Pisces or Cancer. I kind of feel like if you could have been dealing with a Scorpio in the past at some point. There's definitely fire energy here. But there is also Scorpionic energy, and I feel like that's the energy you're going to be letting go of. There is a new energy here. It feels very watery. It feels just like yourself. It feels like it's very relational to yourself. Okay? Could be falling in love with yourself. Okay? Which is beautiful. But I kind of feel like you're going to be meeting somebody else that is just like you. You have the same goals, the vision. Beautiful eyes. Like mine. Okay? Hazel eyes. Or light brown. Okay? There could be somebody that you're meeting that either has those eyes, or they only have eyes for you. Okay? You only have eyes for them. All right? Now, I would be very careful about, again, I keep getting some kind of a theme here about money. Maybe if you get to a point with people where you like to kind of do things and help people. You want to kind of, you probably dig in your pocket a lot. Okay? Be very careful because you could be spending a lot of money. It's like you don't want to start off something that way because then you got to continue to give it. You got to be consistent. When you're not consistent, if you're giving a lot and then you're taking away, people are like, hey, what are you doing? People like, a lot of times people like consistency. When you do something different, they think that it's like you don't like them or you're wounding them or something like that. So I would be very careful because come September, you could be, may not have a lot of money left. All right. Or maybe you're not going to have a lot of time for other people or for whatever it is that you want. You have to be very careful because there's like a lot of ebb and flow in this reading. Okay. Throughout the year. You're going to have some moments of scarcity, but you're going to have moments of plenty. Okay. And that's what I'm kind of worried about as far as, going from August to September. It's a little bit, somebody could definitely get ghosted. Okay. Somebody might, something could happen. You could fall head over heels in love and then something happens. Okay. And then by October, I would just be very careful. Okay. This is basically in your free will section. So it's something about the way that you handle yourself. All right. Take things slow. All right. In the world. something about the way that you could be presenting yourself to people. I feel like by the year's end, you're going to realize it. You're going to see patterns. It's like when you're giving too much to certain people, something happens, something changes in them. All right? There could even be something about a codependency. There could be people that become very codependent on you, and you don't realize that maybe you could be fueling that. All right? I'd be very careful with that, especially come September. All right? Now, October, get this Five of Cups. I'm getting something about somebody cleaning up their act. Okay? Changing things around. Doing something a little different. There could even be somebody that's like moving furniture or doing like a really, really deep clean. Now this is going to sound interesting. So let me know. Come back to the video and drop it in the comments, you know, if and when this happens, because I'm almost getting something like maybe there's somebody that was around you or somebody that was around your home, somebody that you've met, something like that. You'd be like, this person's really, really dirty. I need to clean up my home. I need to kind of like revamp everything. Get that yucky energy out of here. All right. I'm kind of seeing somebody like literally cleaning, wiping, washing things down, hardwood floors, stuff like that, is kind of what I'm getting. It's like somebody might be feeling like, you know what, I regret doing that for that person. I regret helping that person out. This is almost like, it's going to sound strange. It's almost like covering up, cleaning the crime scene. Cleaning the crime scene. Yeah. Now, that's an interesting... Ugh. I feel like it's somebody. You could have at some point, and I keep looking at this first part of this year, especially like, it's like something is like in these first few months of the year is a little bit wishy-washy. I don't really like the energy. You might have a feeling by like October of not... I'm getting something about a cleaning house, you know, cleaning energy. It's like, you know what? I'm done. I'm fed up with it. I'm completely done. By the time Libra season, by the time October comes, you are definitely going to be fed up and you're going to be done. That's it. That's what I'm getting. You might even be moving. Your lease might even be up. Something could happen. You could even be forced to move, you know. Maybe if you're dealing with somebody, you could even, okay, you might even be trying to help somebody out. It could be a friend. You're like, hey, can I spend the night? Or, you know, this happened to me or whatever. And you might, because you're very warm, you might be opening up your home to somebody. You could be kicking them out, realizing that this was a big mistake. Okay. It could be something like that. All right. By November, 4 of Wands. 4 of Wands. Something is definitely changing. Now, this cleaning or whatever it is, you could even be entertaining a lot of friends or family. I feel like as though, so like, the theme that I'm getting is, there is definitely one person in particular in your life that needs to be gone. Okay? And I'm not trying to sound crappy or anything like that, saying like that, but I'm just going to call it what it is. There's somebody that needs to be gone. They've worn out their welcome. It's done. It's time to move on. This energy is time to move on from. And by the time November hits, you're going to be like, yes. Now, what's going to happen is, when that does happen, there's going to be a lot of people coming to you saying, thank God. You know what? I've been wanting to tell you about this person for a long time. That person was never right for you. It's something like that. All right? There's going to be a lot of people that are going to be coming to you. People that did not come around you because you were with said person. Okay? It's like you're going to be getting your life back, but it's going to be better. You're also going to be a lot wiser too. And with that, come December, things are going to definitely be changing and shifting, especially by the end of next year. It's going to be magical. Your energy is going to be very, very different. You're all about the business. You're all about the business. So this next year is going to be incredible. There's going to be a lot of lessons. There's going to be some endings, and there's going to be somebody that you're finally going to be ridding yourself from. And I'm telling you right now, I'm guaranteeing you right now, a lot of you, probably even 98, I'm getting 98%. I want to say 99%, but something's like, nope, 98%. 98% of you think you know who this person is, and you don't. This person is somebody that you don't even realize is a thorn in your side. And I'm not saying that you are going to have it out, you're going to like rip this person's head off and you're going to yell at them, yada, yada. It doesn't, things don't have to end that way. You can just kind of like slowly pull back your energy. We don't have to make a spectacle of everything. And you may not even do that. You may just kind of like pull back your energy, like I'm really, really busy, but you may legitimately be busy. So it's not even like you're going to be lying either. Okay? Whoever this is somebody that you're going to be pulling your energy away from. And whoever this person is, they're very much, I don't want to say loser, a user, a leech. Okay? They've been sucking off of your energy for too long. Okay? And I see you being very independent, and there's something, the way that you're going to move is going to be very, very different come next year. Okay? There's going to be bumps in the road, but other than that, you're going to have some incredible moments this year. Okay? It's going to be incredible. By the year end, it's going to be amazing. I don't know what this is. I don't have the Seven of Swords, but I'm getting something a little bit iffy. It's like you're going to be finding out something about another person. I don't know what that, somebody could even be like, a klepto. You could be dealing with a klepto. There could be a klepto in your energy. And you don't know it. All right, here you go. There you go. There might be things that kind of come up missing. You don't know, you can't prove it because you're probably like here and there, you probably have moments where you're like your memory is a little bit gone, or you're busy, you're not really focused on certain things, or maybe you have, if you're like me, you got ADHD, and sometimes you just like, you put something down, you think that maybe, oh, did I put it there? Well, maybe I did because I do stuff like that. You're not really going to have the proof. You're going to have a feeling and a suspicion. And I feel like something is going to make you say, you know what? I'm losing a lot of stuff being around this person. Something like that. There's going to be like a very, very eye-opening moment this year. And you're going to notice how people are moving, and it's going to cause you to move very, very differently. All right? I really feel really good about this. It's like very, very magical. It's like a lesson that you're going to need. You're going to need this lesson. All right? There's just a few things here. And I feel like it's revolving around one person in particular. Okay? And that's what's kind of draining. That's what's going to be kind of draining. That's what I got. That's it. That's it, Cancer. Let's do a recap. I feel like you're going to be winning the money. You're going to have a lucky streak. So make sure you're putting something aside. Okay? Be careful about how much you're giving to people, and notice the people that are around you, what they're around you for. If you sense something, believe that energy the first time. Okay? So that you can protect yourself. I see you putting an end to something as far as the way that you are around other people, how much it is that you're giving to people, which is the best move that you can do. As far as love, be careful about how much you're giving. You could be going too deep, too far, too quick, thinking, having the rose-colored glasses on with somebody. So be very, very careful about that. Be more real with yourself. Be honest with yourself. Okay? not the fairy tale, not the thing that we want to believe. Keep your feet planted on the ground and be realistic about how humans really are. Okay? We're all just out here doing the same thing. We all want the same thing, but not everyone thinks so fantastical. Okay? So, don't get yourself trapped in any kind of fairy tale. I see you taking some kind of a new course of study, learning something more about yourself, and something, it's almost like the box is going to be opened up and all this beautiful energy is going to start to spill out. And there could be somebody around you. Again, it's almost like when good things happen to you, this person comes around. Okay? I see you want to be putting an end to something like that. I see you cleaning up your act, cleaning up, the people in your life, cleaning home and preparing for the holiday season next year. And it's going to be beautiful. All right? That's what I got. I'm going to leave it there. Whew. Well, I hope you like the reading, Cancer. Make sure you save this reading so you can revert back to it. And update me. Let me know. Let me know how it goes. Other than that, good luck. And stick around and hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Also, hit the like. Hit the thumbs up, please, and thank you. Hit the notification bell so you're notified every time I upload a new video. That's it. So, all right, Cancer. I'll see you around. Have a great year. Happy New Year.